Terminal reassignments took effect over at NAIA in a bid to decongest parts of the airport. Philippine airline flights to and from the USA, Canada, and the Middle East were transferred to NAIA Terminal 1 today. Aside from this, airport officials also decided to remove the use of baggage scanners at the entrance of Terminal 1. This allowed faster inspections at the terminal, and despite the e-security check, the Manila International Airport Authority says the airport remains safe. The MIAA also plans to remove scanners in other terminals soon.
Yung initial security screening kasi, it's a risk-based option eh. So, ang ano talaga natin is yung ma-intensify yung final security screening. Kasi yun naman talaga ang mandatory.
Let's get more insights from an expert on the recent changes at the NAIA. Joining us live via Zoom is Paul Hinlo, a security consultant to various local and international corporations. Sir, good evening. Welcome to The Big Story.
Hi, good evening.
Sir, I don't want to start with NAIA or any of the terminals. I want to start with the Philippines. Does this actually say anything about the rating of the safety of the Philippines in the international community, particularly international bodies looking at the safety of our airports?
Right now, the plan to take out the initial scanners in the entry points of our international airports will help decongest the passengers in line coming into the airport. Proper screening of the tickets and other documents will be done, and as soon as they come in, it gives them a smoother access into the airport. Now, on the end point, before they enter the final security check, which was the second layer, I will presume that this is the first and final check upon entering the airport. They will have to step up on the equipment and monitoring of all passengers coming into the airport.
Then no doubt that it will be much more efficient. No doubt a lot of passengers will welcome these changes. But going back to my question, I guess, where is the confidence of our airport authorities, and for that matter, our national government, coming from to loosen these systems, especially given that our airports and our aviation industry has ranked rather problematically in terms of security? Is that confidence coming from a confidence that we will be getting a more favorable rating from international agencies?
Yeah, well, with the ease of travel, entering into the airport, yes, it will help. It lessens the stress. Actually, it's more the stress of each passenger that comes into the airport terminal. They're all in line outside, exposed. It makes things simpler for them to get in. Now, our final security check into the waiting areas will already be heightened, and they have improved on the equipment that they are using now. That will help the screening and scanning of possible threats. Within the airport itself, as soon as you enter, I know that they already have upgraded their cameras and Intel system, Intel personnel within the initial entry of the airport.
So, sir, does this mean there's a way to detect ammunition without going through the scanners and going to the final screening? And how vulnerable does this make us by moving, one bottleneck to the other?
Well, number one, the passengers will be already inside, which lessens the stress. But as soon as the final screening comes in, they have improved and upgraded the system, and they can monitor and check for ammunition and other items of restricted items that are coming into the airport. So the scanners now have been upgraded. Monitoring equipment have been upgraded. This will help smoothen the flow coming in.
Sir, this is before the final screening.
Yes, for the final screening.
So kahit naglalakad po kayo sa airport, nakikita po yung loob ng mga gamit po natin. Tama po ba?
Hindi naglalakad. As soon as pumasok ka ng screening, makukuha lahat ng kailangan makita na contraband na bawal ipasok sa airplane.
But that's at before the flight already, at the terminal.
Yes, before the flight. But some international carriers require a second screening. This will still be there. What the airport management is doing is for people not to be stressed out, falling in line outside in the initial screening. As soon as they enter and check in, their bags will be screened before entering the planes. That will help ease the problem of people falling in line outside and added stress for those waiting.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Security expert Paul Hinlo.